Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. This is going to be for the sign of Leo. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. We'll see what comes out and go from there. Hope you are well. So there's a paradigm shift. So Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael and Peter and the Apostle, Peter the Apostle, kind of like all resonate with this energy, right? That's kind of what I'm picking up. Like they're correlated. Like you could find yourself wearing a lot of green and not know why. And that's probably the why. So did you have a... so healing is a major forefront in this reading. Whatever it happens to be of. Intergalactic communication. Spiritual rebirth. Somebody just remembered, whoa, that they had angels visit them when they were a kid, when they were lonely and they didn't have anybody with them. They remember angels coming to them. They could also have fragments of like past lives that they've lived, right? And it could have to do with water, like when they're in water, when they're surrounded by water, it kind of amplifies the butterfly effect. It adds that clarity. Smoky quartz could be something that you want to invest in so that you can start working, and you may find yourself like gravitating to dandelion tea, right? I think dandelions to like help clear the bowels. Snap. So a long time ago, they used to show me like a doorway. And I didn't know what the hell that doorway was, right? And I was going to psychic classes and I was trying to go to groups and trying to understand what the hell these things were. Because that's really like the only way you can go is by exploring and finding out who's done it before you. And the butterflies on the bottom too. They just said there's relevance to that beyond the illusion. And so like the thing is there was like a lot of, room for interpretation, right? Because it's all about like what they're capable of understanding at the time of them giving you the help or giving you the insight or giving you the awareness, like whatever that happens to be. So if somebody say has never seen the door, they're not going to know what that door is for, but then they're going to tell you, oh, why don't you just go ahead and walk through it? Or why don't you pass through the threshold? And then like before you know it, you have no idea where you are. So it's kind of like and then they say the whole thing is like, oh, when you see a door, you then pass through the other side, right? And what if that's like a third of the truth and it's not the actuality of what takes place, right? They're kind of getting like you through your paradigm shifting, through your cognitive awareness, through your exploration, Leo. Like you essentially are like figuring out like what is the Earth's healing frequency. And what is the angelic... Wow, this is like deep shit. And what is the angelic frequency that you're healing with? And kind of understanding how to adjust your tuner to one way or the other. I don't know. It's like... I love it. They just like keep dropping. So comparison. Remember, you have a unique skill. Whatever your skill is for you, there is no other person that will recreate the vibration that you create when you're producing it. It's kind of like you have no worries on recreation, because only you can move energy the way you move energy. You can only feel energy the way you feel energy. And because God made it specific to your DNA codes, right? And so get rid of, because comparison is the root of all, is it all evil? I don't know. Or comparison is the form of flattery. I don't know. I've never been great with sayings, I'm not gonna lie. So exhaustion. Who is tired of the journey? Where do you still need to let go? And where can you step into a mastery of, oh, maybe you're going to be doing this with the moon, the coming up moon. They just said it's like when you clear your negativity, when you clear the negativity around what you've been in financial lack of. How it's been impeding your choice in love. It's like the reaction or the reflection. Of understanding the wolf and the dog, right? Understanding the dichotomy of both delineations as they support their crew is what they're showing me. They're showing me it's a crew. It's like that battle for life, that battle for alignment, that battle for peace. It's like somebody didn't realize how much they wanted faith, and they wanted peace, and they wanted consistency, and they wanted like somebody who had their back. Through the inflections of letting go, like somebody has fought long and hard enough, and now it's time for them to step into a phase where they're no longer the battle-weary soldier. They're able to just kind of be and fly and co-collaborate and be as bright as they want to be. I don't know. I mean, they're saying it's like it's being at peace in the journey of self. It's like you may think that you've been an island this entire time, but you've always been divinely connected. It's just that during your regeneration phase, nobody can intervene because you're not done with that phase. You can't just all of a sudden be flying. Like you have to, cryokinesis, the ability to control ice. Like you have to be within that vibration of understanding your own depth, right? Through the telekinesis, through like the ability of like controlling objects. It's the you utilizing your psychic gifts. It's you stepping into the vibration of your own power. Like you can't do that with anybody else. You have to do that by yourself. Because if you're constantly leaning on another person, you are never going to really learn what it's like to create on your own accord, right? For you to have a budget, for you to understand that, like through your awareness, through it's all about like life goals, and it's all about like living at your highest potential, the highest potentiality that you have in the paradigm that you're stepping into. It's like, how boring would it be if you stayed where you've been? You would never get the skills that you actually need to have the thriving life that you want. And so like through the ability of like you I also just got a picture of the Nile River, so you may be going to Egypt area. Something also with Kailash. I don't know. Somebody wants to go. And Kailash is not the mother, but I just heard the mother. So the father will become the mother and the mother will become the father? I don't know. It's like alignment with energies. I don't know. That's what they're showing me. That's got to be for like one person out there. I don't know. So it says affirmation for work. I am grateful that I finished my projects in a timely manner. Divine inspiration is flowing into my work day today. My work brings me fulfillment and I love what I do. I hope something in this resonated with you. If it did, please give it a like, a comment, a subscribe, and a share. And if you would like a reading or a healing, my sessions are open. Until next time, be well. Ciao.